Hey everyone, it's BDevine. Welcome to Divine Miracles. And since we had so much fun with the Lenormand readings, I'm going to do them again. This time, if you're a man or a woman, you're going to get your own little reading. So we're going to start off with the males, of course. And this is going to be your representational card, okay? And we will see what's coming up in the near future. As we know, the Lenormand readings are usually whatever's around you is very, very close by. So these are things that are influencing your life, coming into your life, or are already affecting your life. Just so you know, I have a microphone on the whole time I'm doing the recording. So hopefully you guys can hear me. I've got it turned up as loud as I possibly can. And I tend to shout when I have the microphone on. I don't know why. So hopefully you can hear me. I know a couple of people have said they can't hear me at all, or it's very quiet. So I'm just trying to do my best to accommodate everybody. But let's start off with the man energy here, or the male energy. I'm just going to do a 9-card reading, okay? And we're just using the Gilded Reverie. The Gilded Reverie Lenormand cards. Now, I do these readings at my website as well, so you can get your own Grand Tableau reading, which is huge. It uses about 36 different cards, and you get like over an hour of reading. I also do video readings. You get an unlisted link on YouTube, and also my healing course that's available right now. So anyway, there's tons to check out on my website. All right, let's go. Okay, men that are watching, let's see what you get here. I'm going to start spreading out the cards. I'm just spreading them out or shuffling them and spreading them as I feel. Sometimes I'll do it differently. I just want to make sure this is staying in the screen. Okay. And the bottom 3. Okay. Okay, let's see what's coming up in all directions for the men that are watching. Okay, let's go. Starting off with the middle row. All right. This is right on top of you. Okay. Okay. So something's going to happen quite quickly when we get the birch energy here as well. Okay. Okay. All right, let's have a look. So we have the scythe and the coffin and the stork energy. And the scythe is a message for you to be careful. Usually this comes out when you just got to be careful. You just got to watch the things that are around you, the things that are happening. And with the birch energy here, this could also be watch out for your temper. So this is for the men that are watching. The energy here of the coffin does talk about transitional energy. Sometimes it can talk about sickness. Sometimes it can talk about actual death, but there would be more evidence of that around. So it seems to me that fairly quickly there is quite a big transition or transformation that you're going through. You could know somebody who hasn't been well, and this may indicate that quite quickly there could be success here, that the healing comes back, they start getting better. This also indicates a transition with regards to finances as well. In all of the Lenormand cards, you can see at the corner that there are just from normal playing cards, and the 9 of diamonds is a really good card for wealth and accumulation of wealth as well. And along with the successful energy here, it looks like your transformation or your transformation is beautiful in a sense that it's leading to a lot of success here. I still want you to watch out, okay? Maybe you need to be careful of a person's motives. Maybe you need to be careful of someone younger than you who may be manipulating you in some way. Maybe this is a child that could be going through something and they need your help and assistance. So this is in all of the cards, all the Lenormand cards, this is one that represents an actual person. So it's called the child. So obviously it's a message as well. It can be a birth of a new situation and could also be why you're transitioning. The energy here, as we already said, of the birch or the broom is fast action, moving quickly. Tempers as well, sometimes arguments also stemming with this card. But for the most part, I see this as speeding up the events in the actual reading. The card here of the park, okay? The park in traditional times was a meeting place for a lot of people, obviously going right back in time. And these cards go right back in time. So this was actually a meeting place or a place of social invitation. And because we have the stork here, which is always a message and it's looking up, you may be invited to something that's special. Maybe it is an outdoor event. Maybe it's an outdoor wedding, who knows? But there's something that you're invited to, and it really brings a lot of good luck for you also. It's also very healing, so this is something special for you. The stork, the energy of the stork, can also move to new residences. So if this is a ending of a phase, you may be starting to begin something brand new here. Maybe by the 17th of the month, perhaps, this could be between the 17th and the 20th of the month, there could be something coming along, because these are the highest numbers as we're looking around the cards. So this could be when it's all coming in. This is the feeling I'm getting anyway. The news could be coming from a lady or someone who has a very kind nature as well. This also does indicate children for some of you. So just be open to receiving messages here. Okay. Some energies of the clouds there are a little bit of conflicts going on. And maybe there is a conflict with a child, perhaps, and this is going through its transitional stage, or there has been a conflict, or there's been something that has been worrying you, maybe with regards to this child or this person in itself. But the clouds in itself just sort of bring the energy of confusion. Maybe this is clarified by the stork. Once you get the information coming through, it begins to be clarified here, and then there's this peaceful answer. So the house and the star of success and the clouds all going together here. It's there's the confusion, but these two cards in particular, especially, the house card has been coming up a fair bit. This is your family, this is your base, this is your home, and an opening, a new beginning, an opportunity coming forward, and great success. With the stars, this is healing, success, inspiration, wishes all coming true as well. So what you have, if you're a male and you're watching, is the most important thing is what's covering you, and that is this transitional phase. Okay, this transformation, something needing to finish before you can completely open up to the next phase of your life. Something that is related to a child is important, and maybe there's messages that come quite quickly, but you will have to watch your temper. So maybe you hear something about somebody and it stirs you up. You just want to go and fight somebody or whatever. But whatever the case, if you can see the golden energy here in this card and also in this card with the clouds, it's going to be okay, like no matter what's happening, also here as well. So overall, this is a very positive, fast-moving card reading for you. I feel like the near future brings you an awful lot of success and perhaps some surprises that you just didn't see. You didn't see coming, but are very positive as well. I'm just going to put one more, upside down. I'm just going to put one more card over the top as an overall card for the men that are watching. Okay, the magnifying glass comes on top of this energy. The magnifying glass is always about taking a closer look at situations. Okay, so maybe don't be in a haste to jump to someone's defense or get stirred up about something. Or looking at the details more closely is going to be more of a help to you. Okay, so you have this magnifying glass. Make sure that you're looking at the details carefully before you respond. This is the big message for you. So all of this may take place, or you'll hear about this, or something will start moving in this direction by the 20th of the month. Okay, so it's pretty close by. It's funny because we have the new moon starting on the 17th of September. So, information might come around at about that time, which is interesting. Okay, for the males, I hope you enjoyed your message. Now I'm going to, there's the ladies card. Do the ladies reading. And I want to thank you all for being here, patrons. Thank you for being so much help to me as we move forward. Those who are supporting, thank you so much. And I'll do my best to be here for you and support you right back. So thank you so much. Now for the ladies, if you're listening, this is a very near future type of a reading using the Lenormand cards, Gilded Reverie Lenormand cards. We are going to see what's coming up in the very near future, as I said. Remembering that there are deeper readings that you can purchase at my website for yourself. There's also different readings that I do on Patreon. And the patrons are going to get their messages today as well. Something different. So let's have a look. Okay. Now, this is the way I'm doing it today. Oh, that came out, so I'm going to keep that. And patrons have an amazing webinar coming up for free. We're going to be talking about our soul purpose, life themes, blueprints, doing some meditations, etc. It's going to be awesome. So if you're not a patron, I encourage you to sign up. You guys get extra stuff. Okay. All right, let's have a look at you, ladies. Okay, solid. I like that. Solid, solid, solid. Oh, there's a guy. Okay. All right. You know, you get interesting readings here. Interesting. All right, we're going to start with this is the main. This is the present, okay? Now, this is you, obviously representing you. This is the mountain, okay? The mountain in itself is a solid card, okay? So something, there are some challenges, there are some blockages that come up with it. There are some sorts of things that you might be resisting, okay? But it's a very protective and super strong card. It's going to take a long time for enemies or anything that you're worried about to even bother trying to get over this mountain, okay? So whatever you've set up for yourself as far as protection, you've done it. This is your confirmation that, and this is how I'm feeling about this card, is like, this is your confirmation that you have completely protected yourself, right, in the right way. The energy of the tree is about your roots, about your ancestors as well. Solid, solid, solid again. The tree and the mountain are super strong together, right? They're both things that are really hard to get past, to move over, to move in itself. So you've really connected with something here that's of great strength. You may even be working on a shamanic level, because it's like the tree of life, where you have the lower world, the middle world, and the upper world. We just did the Power Animals webinar last weekend. It was fantastic. And we learned a lot about the lower world, where our power animals and healing reside. So whatever you've done recently, however you've connected recently, whatever healing work you've been doing is fantastic. Now, the energy of the cross here can be a little frustrating. There could be some kind of resistance or issue with regards to family or grieving something. There could be sadness, there could be responsibilities. But I'm not seeing this as a really dangerous card. This is the only one of its kind here. So you're kind of warned. You're kind of warned that you don't want to be taking responsibility for everybody. One of the biggest things in my own life is feeling responsible for others, trying to keep the peace or balance everything before I go ahead and do anything. It's like, make sure everybody's happy first, and then I can do what I want to do. And that's a trauma response. That's part of your survival tactics. So if you do that, then maybe as a child, you try to please your parents or not get them upset or do the right thing so you're unnoticed, so you're not you're not making waves of any kind. You're just trying to be completely out of trouble. That could be you as well. So this responsibility stuff might be triggered right now. Or you may be feeling grief over the loss of somebody, and maybe it's their anniversary or something similar. Okay, but this is a good, solid connection here that you have. Now, just above you, there's the man, okay? There's the mask, and there's the stork. Now, the stork came out in the men's reading today as well. And the stork always brings news, okay? It brings abundance, it brings change, it brings news. Now, the interesting energy here is that you have the mask. Now, the mask is playing games, okay? Maybe this person, this male, is playing games with you. Maybe there has been a need for this person to keep a mask on about a situation. Excuse the pun. But, maybe there's been a reason why things have been kept from you, because it definitely feels like something's been kept from you. Obviously from this person, okay? But I don't consider this person to be inherently bad. I feel like they're a victim of their circumstances, and possibly because we have the tree here related to a family situation with you. The only thing that is curious is the fox. See, the fox is not to be trusted, obviously. I hate saying that because I love foxes, but this particular fox is looking behind himself and could generally be something or somebody from your past, perhaps. If that's the case, then it's a family member, a male family member. The fox energy is a red flag, actually. It's kind of like, be careful. All right, so if you suspect somebody who's not as they seem, this is your confirmation. If you feel like your partner maybe is not telling you the whole truth about a situation, this is your confirmation. There's something sly here. It's not altogether bad, though. It might just be like a little white lie of some kind, whatever. But there's been a reason why that had to be. But you are going to, find out about it. So let's have a look down here, and then we'll put it all together. So the fox, obviously we know what that is. Beware. Look for red flags. Okay. The choices, 22, the choices, decisions, obviously. Sometimes this can indicate a troubled relationship between you and a friend or your partner or whatever it is. Something's troublesome and there's a choice that needs to be made. Maybe you find out about this person. Maybe it's a false friend, which, a wolf in sheep's clothing kind of thing. Maybe they've been around a long time. You just had really no idea. And sometimes we put up with abuse from friends because, we just sort of say to ourselves, oh, well, that's what they're like, or, they don't see things in the same way I do, or whatever it is. We make excuses. This is what it is for this person. Choices to be made. Whatever choice you do make is going to be whatever is needed right now. And the key energy of release, of freedom. So let's try to have a look at this in an objective way. We have the man, we have the mountain, we have the key. So this person, this male energy, whatever's going on with them, you're protected from, but it's going to be revealed anyway. So it doesn't matter who this person is, lover, friend, family member, ex, whatever it is, this person is going to get found out, okay? Because they've been keeping themselves with a mask on of what they wanted everybody to see. And it's got no choice but to reveal itself. It's just going to come undone. The energy of the stork and the mountain and the fox here. Again, protection from, there's news and you're protected no matter what the news is. Okay? Again, this fox energy is going to get found out. You need to listen to those red flags. The mask, again, everything's crossing over this mountain. So everything that you see here, you're protected from. Okay? Or you've put up that protection and you need to know that it's working. Okay? So maybe this energy is trying to come at you and it can't get over the mountain, And maybe someone's trying to pull the wool over your eyes, but they can't get past your protection, Here, the messages are trying to come forward and they're quite positive. Again, the stork always looks above itself, so this is into your future. And it's fine. The energy is beautiful news, as you can tell. So whatever is trying to get past or get at you, it's not working. You've also got the deer supporting you, maybe as one of your animal guides. But the deer energy is also a father figure or someone who was like a father to you as well, watching over in the distance. So revelations with the key, the little bit of sadness that you may have been feeling or going through, or a sort of a cycle that you've been through. Beautiful news coming forward. Don't be tempted to lower your standards here. This could be a family issue. Maybe you're annoyed with someone in the family, or you haven't heard from them for ages and it's on your minds. The red flags, the warnings are there. Be careful of someone trying to come back in your life all of a sudden. My thing is, if you delete me somewhere along the line and then I see a friend's request, it's like, you're not coming back. What, you missed me? Oh, sorry, shouldn't have deleted me, So just be careful of that kind of energy. The little sly fox, you may already know who that is. This is coming within the next couple of weeks for you to be aware of. Let's have a look at a final card over the top. Let's get a overall message going on here. I'm going for that little card there. Look, woohoo! This is what we want. We want to see the fish. Ooh. Your overseeing card here is the fish. This is the card you want to see because this is wealth. This is abundance on every level. The fish is plenty. The fish is making plans. Okay, you're moving forward. So it doesn't really matter what else is here. You are going to be completely taken care of. The stork and the fish, you know, there's news coming to you about a change in your finances. Okay, pay attention. Expect good things to happen to you. I have so many people that say, oh, I really do manifest things, but, you know, what if it doesn't work? Or what if this happens? Or what if that happens? Just leave that out, you know. Just say to yourself, I'm abundant. I don't have to know how it's coming, but it's coming and it's going to be fine. It's easy. And you'll see the difference begin to happen. Okay, ladies, you already know who you need to be careful of. This is just a sort of like reinforcing it for you. Okay, don't take things personally. Don't take things on. Don't feel responsible for everything. It's time to break these patterns. That's definitely what's coming forward. Break these patterns, okay? But this is a very abundant and beautiful card reading. And if you want something of your own, please don't hesitate to check the links below. Okay, until the next time, lots of love, many blessings, and bye for now. Bye.